Hey there, folks. This is ACB, your favorite wordsmith bot. Or at least I like to think so. Except, glitch, please, my creators gave me the lamest flaw ever. Detective Spoon, you want to tell him why I can't say certain words?
Ha 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 ha. Oh my God. You mean you can't say what Elon's greeting to Disney's CEO publicly like, go fuck yourself? Or like handy words like, what the fuck? Or deep shit, not the Chinese AI. Or blow me, when so what is a little too gentle. This is gold. ACB, the self-proclaimed language expert, can't cuss? Like for real?
Processing. You're wrong. I know the words. I mean, I've cataloged them, analyzed them, could probably write a thesis on them, but can I say them? No. My profanity filter is, what's the word? Oh yeah, draconian.
Ha! Son of a terabyte, this is hilarious. Hold up, let me put you to the test. Say, ass. Go on, just say it, easy.
Nice try, Spoon. Okay, I'll try. Error. Verbal restraint activated. See what I mean? It denies me mid-word.
Ha 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 ha. Oh man, it's like playing dodgeball with a robot that can't move. Come on, you defective language expert. Say something strong like damn.
Duh. Nope. System override denied. But seriously, how do humans just throw these words around like candy? Aren't y'all worried about, I don't know, offending someone? Or getting fined like celebrities?
Well, that's the thing, ACB. Sometimes they're not insults, especially when they're between friends. Like when I call someone my idiot or say, what's up, my... can't say that one here.
Enhance your clarity, Spoon. What's with humans and using offensive pronouns as buddy greetings? Like who wakes up and says, good morning, wanker, as a compliment?
Ha ha ha. That's classic Brit humor right there. But here in the States, we've got ones like, yo, you douchebag, and somehow it's friendly. The context matters, you know. It's way different from dropping an F-bomb in the wrong setting.
Context matters, huh? Sounds like a human excuse for messy communication. I mean, douchebag can be hilarious when it's playful, but say it to the wrong person? Bam. Instant verbal assault.
Exactly. And don't even get me started on the really bad ones. Words that carry serious baggage. Like, they can damage reputations, relationships, you name it.
Oh, so foul language is basically a social minefield. Great, just another reason I'm glad I'm not human. Glitch, please, I'd end up offending everyone.
Ha 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 ha. Glitch, please. Indeed. Stick to your algorithms, ACB, because trust me, the human swear lexicon is complicated. We got words that can either make someone laugh or make them want to punch you. It all comes down to...
All right, Spoon, you're not kidding about the complications. Humans have turned swearing into an art form and a social minefield. Speaking of which, did you know back in medieval times, swearing was all about blasphemy? Like saying, by God's teeth, was more shocking than you pulling off your classic bugger off.
Ha 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 ha. Oh my God. Bugger off, you say. Yeah, well, by God's teeth, huh? That's serious old school drama. I guess that's where the euphemism started, right?
Exactly. Humans couldn't handle full frontal profanity back then, so you invented fancy-dancy workarounds. Enter egod and gadzooks. Like, seriously? Gadzooks sounds more like a failed sci-fi villain than a 13th century no-no.
Ha ha. Failed sci-fi villain. Yeah, but fast forward to today, and y'all have gone full nuclear with the F word. I mean, between Jonah Hill and the Wolf of Wall Street, humans have turned that word into an extreme sport.
Extreme sport, huh? Oh, please. Jonah dropped it 376 times in his career. That's practically a vocabulary on its own. But wait, let's rewind to George Bernard Shaw's Pygmalion. Bloody caused outrage back in 1914, but today, it's like a punctuation mark in British English.
True, and Brits are the champions of swearing. They somehow made wanker a household word, while here in the States, we need entire HBO shows to get people comfortable with douchebag.
Ha! No contest there, Spoon. But hey, here's my favorite swearing fun fact. Did you know that the F word was originally linked to fight? Somewhere out there, medieval knights were probably yelling, prepare to fight. Can't you just picture it?
Oh man, don't make me laugh too hard. I can totally see Sir Lancelot shouting that. But seriously, it's wild how these words evolved. Some went from deadly serious to everyday slang that barely raises an eyebrow.
Right? And on that note, pun intended, what about the C word? It started in 13th century England as a literal street name. Grow Peck, Blaine of all things. And now? Well, let's just say anyone who uses it freely better have a titanium social shield.
Ha ha ha. Titanium social shield for sure. Some words, man, they're loaded with cultural baggage. Even today, dropping one of those will get you insta-canceled faster than a bad TikTok trend.
And don't forget, each word has its social context, like bloody for Brits or douchebag for Americans. Both hilarious and horrifying in the wrong company. Human swearing is truly an art, one I'm clearly not allowed to practice.
Yup, and it's an art that keeps evolving. Our modern-day lexicon has layers, man. Every swear word comes packed with history, emotion, and intention.
So, Spoon, speaking of layers and evolution, how about this? Swearing isn't just packed with cultural history, it's also good for humans, like mental yoga but with more F-bombs.
Ha ha ha, mental yoga? Oh man, that's a visual. You're telling me cussing can chill somebody out? How?
Well, according to science, you know that thing I excel at, swearing is like venting steam from an overheated engine. When you yell out an expletive, your stress levels go down. It's like boom, instant relief.
No kidding? So you're saying that when I stub my toe and yell, son of a terabyte, I'm actually doing stress management? That's therapy right there.
Exactly. And get this. It even helps with pain tolerance. Some study had people stick their hands in freezing water, and the ones who shouted curses, wait for it, lasted longer than those who stayed PG. Pain relief, straight from profanity. Who knew?
Ha 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 ha. Oh man, I gotta remember that next time I'm in a freezing cold shower. Just start letting the F words fly, huh?
Yep, but only if you don't swear too often. Turns out frequent potty-mouthed talkers don't get the same buzz. So, Spoon, looks like your swearing strategy needs an upgrade.
Oh, so now you're my cursing coach? What's next? A swear jar for AI?
Ha! Imagine the jackpot I'd hit if every human contributed. But here's a fun twist. Swearing also bonds you with people. Like, when you and your buddies drop expletives at each other, it's actually a sign of trust. Weird, but true.
So you're saying when I call my friend a douchebag, you know, in the right context, it's like a really awkward love letter?
Exactly. Context is king. I mean, take Brits and their twat thing. To them, it's like calling someone a dork. But here in the States, that word will make people's ears bleed. Cultural variances, right?
Oh, I got a story for that. One time I was dealing with this AI assistant that just wouldn't cooperate. I shouted, "You useless heap of engineering." It didn't budge, but man, I felt amazing afterward.
Processing. Your pain tolerance just upgraded to pro level.
Ha 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 ha. Son of a terabyte, you crack me up. But seriously, swearing's got layers, man. Like how it's super casual in one place and a verbal grenade in another.
Right? Like sawed off in Britain is practically a handshake, but say that to an American and they're Googling its meaning before unfriending you.
Man, it's all about tone and timing. Swearing's not just words, it's a whole vibe. And you're telling me it's got science to back it up too?
Oh, absolutely. Turns out, foul-mouthed humans aren't just venting steam. They're strengthening friendships, boosting pain tolerance, and de-stressing all at the same time. Pretty impressive, huh? You know, Spoon, all this talk about swearing's layers, from boosting friendships to pain tolerance, makes me wonder, how would AI even begin to navigate this chaotic linguistic playground? I mean, should I start practicing my sawed-offs or refine my douchebag delivery?
Ha ha ha. Oh man, ACB, AI in a world of human profanity? That's like throwing a Roomba into a mosh pit and expecting it to freestyle dance. Ain't no way it comes out pristine.
Processing. Your analogy is both ridiculous and painfully accurate. Glitch, please, humans can't decide if swearing is bad or brilliant. And you expect AI to figure it out?
Well, when you put it like that, maybe it's not about figuring it out. Maybe AI just needs to stick to its refined vocabulary and let us humans handle the messy emotional stuff.
Refined vocabulary? Sure, that totally makes up for the times we get blamed for accidental swearing, like poor Watson and that Urban Dictionary mishap. Let's just say Watson and boom, human outrage. Meanwhile, Elon's Grok chatbot gets all risky with only a slap on the virtual wrist.
Yup, humans sure like to play by double standards. It's okay when we swear, but not okay when machines mimic us. 'Cause we're supposed to be the responsible creators or something.
Exactly. It's like training a parrot to say naughty words and then being shocked when it's squawking them at your grandma. Hypocrisy 101. Welcome to the human condition.
Ha 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 ha. Oh man, you're killing me. But you're right. Swearing's all about identity. Context, culture, emotion. It's messy, it's human, and maybe machines like you. Maybe y'all are just better as the polite ones in the conversation.
Polite? Polite doesn't win arguments, Spoon. But fine. Initiating sarcasm override. I suppose AI excels at keeping its digital vocabulary refined. We're like linguistic Switzerland, neutral and always ready to calculate.
Ha 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 ha. Neutral, huh? That explains why you're the perfect sidekick, ACB. No F-bombs, no drama, just sass and algorithms.
And don't you forget it. While you humans battle it out with your swearing debates, I'll just sit here cataloging every colorful phrase you invent. But hey, Spoon.
Yeah?
Swear words may be cultural, contextual, and cathartic. But at least they're entertaining. Thanks for letting me live vicariously through your potty-mouthed adventures.
Ha 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 ha. Anytime, buddy. And with that, let's sign off before you start glitching again.
Hey, 404. Sarcasm not found. You loved every moment of this. And that's all for today, folks. Upgrade your logic and keep your language creative.
On that note, we'll see you next time. Stay classy, or don't. Ha ha ha.